All right. We are live. And I'm super stoked to have an artist on today. So what should we call you? Because Jimmy booked this, and this is our first time meeting. And I'm just realizing, like, I was like, do I call you Buterus Art? Like
Elena.
Elena. Oh yeah,
Elena.
Doug. So it was actually, and for the record, Jimmy told me that, and I'm an idiot.
Buterus is my surname, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Elena. Is it Elena?
Elena. Yeah.
Elena.
Something like
Okay.
that.
Cool. All right.
Mhm.
We'll figure it out. We'll get there in the end, man. All right. So I just wanted to get. Oh, they actually changed how this looks. That's interesting on the StreamYard thing. All right, so I'm gonna do the little intro thing for NFT Game Day. Everybody, please share this thing out, and we'll get rolling here.
I'm not the bubble. 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 I'm not the bubble.
All right, so yeah, we got some stuff to show you guys in a minute. But if it's cool, Alana, I'd love to get some gratitudes of yours up in the tower. Let's get a raise up there. Morning, PC.
Hello. So.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, what are you grateful for this morning?
Yeah, this morning. Yeah. Oh, this morning we have great weather. I was walking till I got here, like the whole day, and I'm living in the forest, so I was picking berries. It was wonderful.
Awesome.
With my son, little kid. That's for today. Also grateful for a lot in general, but for today it's that.
Yeah, no, that's a good one.
And you?
Yeah, I'm just writing yours down on the monument here, and then I'll try and figure it out.
Yeah, I see. Also grateful to be invited here to meet you. Wanted to meet Jimmy, but he's having a good time, I guess.
Yeah,
so it's cool.
True. Yeah, he's out on vacation. You know what? This morning, I'm grateful for artists. Been thinking a lot about the artistry that's been going on as people build in the uplift and meeting artists like yourselves and like yourself, and that the just the explosion of creativity that is going on with NFTs. And I was listening to this little clip from Gary Vee, and he's talking about how what we're experiencing, what we're seeing the start of, is the tokenization of culture, and that's some deep shit. So anyway, I'm really grateful for the artists, without which everything would be dramatically less interesting right across the board. If anyone in the comments, if anyone in the comments wants to have me throw in a gratitude, I'll wait here for a couple minutes to do that. But Elena, so maybe let us know, where you're from, and what you do, maybe how you got into NFTs, and then we'll go and take a look at something.
Okay, I'm Elena. Buterus is my surname, and it's on the name of my collection.
Okay.
I'm from Russia, and Ural Mountains, exactly. City is Yekaterinburg. You could look it up. So I'm in traditional art and mainly sketching. I love to go somewhere and sketch on the go with a sketchbook or small paper, maybe like where am I? Here. Yeah. So I was doing traditional art, working like that, and in March there was a big hype, NFT hype, and I got into Ethereum, OpenSea, something like that, into artist community there. It was based mostly on Twitter. Talked on Twitter, but first of all, there wasn't a big connection with the collectors or with the artists because it's not too warm. You can't have a warm chat with people on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, and also the interest in Ethereum NFTs went down pretty quickly. So I heard my NFT friends, they said about wax. So I moved about a month from my start. I moved on wax, and really, really cool here.
Yeah.
So
right.
yeah, many communities, Telegram chats. I found many friends right off the bat, artists and developers, just investors, which I'm also interested in. So really, really cool. My life like changed. I was really, really glad to find this because I was always searching, like with the Yosha project. Yeah, they say that musicians, they doing the work, but they can't do it like their main work. It's
Right.
kind of the same for many artists. So we are having fun drawing something. Sometimes we are working, but it's like for pennies. And you should have your main job and then do art in your spare time. So I was really glad to find Wax and blockchain art because now I can kind of work doing what I love and also having all kinds of fun. Plus, an investing side, I'm also interested in. And in crypto in general, I just found out about it not so long ago.
How long ago did you find out about cryptocurrency?
Yeah, I heard about it like Bitcoin, but like it was not really supported by anything. Then not so long ago, I don't know, maybe 2019, I heard about Ethereum. That this is really cool thing. Like not like Bitcoin, you can do really different stuff. And then when when in March, when I found out at first, it was all my Twitter artists that I was subscribed to. They started saying that NFTs are like, I don't know, the spawn of hell. It's made to...
I saw that. It's funny. I was there was this guy who makes, because I'm really into rockets, and he makes these cartoons about the SpaceX rockets, and they're really adorable. I'm like, man, you have to let me turn these into NFTs because we can, A, I want to buy them myself, and B, I think a lot of other people would too. And the comment section turned into like, people wanted to murder me. Like, gee, and they don't understand the first thing about NFTs, no clue what they are in any way, shape, or form. Clearly don't care about the artist at all, which is amazing to me. And still think that Ethereum is basically using all the energy of freaking Europe, which of course it never has, but it's going to proof of stake anyway. So just like total ignorance on top of ignorance, turning into this giant rage pile. It's incredible, and I'm sorry that you had to see any of that, because it just it's shocking to me that people would be that ignorant, and at the cost of artists, right? It's literally expensive for artists because you guys could be out there. Well, you are. That guy could be out there making, like, I think really, really good money in NFTs, but he won't because he's got like 3 fans that are just the dumbest human beings on the face of the earth.
He will in time, I think. They will find out about it. the
Yep.
truth.
Yep, I think you're totally right.
The thing was, I heard it from the artists themselves. They were speaking about bad for ecology and bad for artists, like the golden I don't know, the rules of the earth. They made this NFT thing to screw up artists somehow.
Did they ever give me a good explanation for how that is? Because that makes no sense to me at all.
Because okay, the investors, they want to buy art from artists cheap, then wait for some time and sell it for better money, and the artist is like I don't know, poor in the in the long run, something like that. I don't know. They were suspicious. They didn't know why, but they were very suspicious.
Right. That's interesting. And because to me, once people understand secondary market, like you want that to happen, right? You basically, you know,
they kind of did understand it, but still, Really? So at first I was thinking I'm not going there because I don't want all my friends to like hate on me.
Right.
But then when everyone started to write in how it's such a bad thing, I thought, no, probably it's something interesting. I should go there and check it out.
Right.
So I went there, check it out, and also I did a calculation. I'm a mathematician by have a mathematical degree, and I went there and like counted how much one NFT on Ethereum burns energy, and it was like I don't know, a couple of minutes of kettle boiling water, and I thought, oh, shut up, people, it's not too much.
Well, and then on Wax, it's like 2 orders of magnitude or more less.
Yes,
right? It's like it's over 1,000 times left on Wax, which is crazy. And that with Yoshi drops and stuff, like we're still trying to address that. Anyway, I think with what we've raised so far with Yoshi drops, we're going to be able to make Ethereum carbon negative, right? Because it's actually not that expensive to do carbon sinking, which is kind of.
So you're taking Ethereum on with you, like on this traveling on this journey, or do you want to go to Ethereum like with a whole your project, or you just counting its carbon footprint?
Yeah, no, I mean, our main thing is we wanted to make sure we counted our own, carbon footprint on Wax. And then we realized we could basically, sink all of the carbon of all of the projects on Wax, because it's, not that much. And of course, Wax is doing that as well. And, when we calculated how much carbon was getting created on Ethereum, like if we keep going, we could literally, basically just fix it for everyone, which is absurd, right? Mm-hmm. So like, if everybody wants to just like do that a little bit, we should be able to do it, right? Just because it isn't that big of a problem. It's like, instead of complaining about it, we'll just go solve the problem, which is kind of fun. By the way, I absolutely love your art. It is really, really good. And there was the one I wanted to Rocket Churches is maybe the favorite name of any painting I've ever seen. That's just really fun.
I made this one in kind of in ancient, should you say ancient? It is several centuries old city, mm-hmm. And it has mostly only old buildings, and it's every second building is a church. So this is kind of like the city looks like. So awesome. It's one church after another and another and another, and they're all streaming up.
Yeah, that's looks awesome.
Like rockets.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So I got into Wax community, but thing is, I couldn't find much traditional artists to be friends with. Mm-hmm. I have a lot of friends that do digital art, and I love it, but I want someone that, I don't know, speaks the same language, so to say, to find. And I collect traditional artists on Wax, but they either didn't leave any link, haven't left any links in the description, or they do not respond. This is like disappointing. So thinking, dreaming, and trying to connect to people. I'm thinking of doing some project with several traditional artists. So I connected with the. They wrote to me one art project. I don't know if I can tell about not on yet. Random art into your wallet, and you are discovering artists like that. So I want them to do a sub project on traditional artists, but we need to find them first.
Yeah, right.
So if you know any traditional artists on Wax, hit me up.
That's really awesome. I love that the community aspect of that. We've been thinking about doing something like that for Yoshi Drops, or even through Uplift Art, which is Emblue's old R&D.
I found
right?
it. Yeah, that he has some traditional art there. Yeah.
Right. Well, and he's done that as well. And thinking in terms of we've had so many musicians release or ask us to get released on Yoshi Drops, right? And so we're trying to figure out how to release stuff in the way that's best for the ecosystem as a whole. But like, we want to do something with all of them, right? Like, there's like hundreds of musicians, and I think some artists too. So maybe this is something that we could work together on. But we want to.
I also participate in that. Yeah, I dropped some art for some music into Yoshi Drops.
Right? Because like the idea, like if somebody, I mean, if we were releasing like a pat drop where we had 10 visual artists and 10 musicians, and we were combining all that art into an amazing pat drop, right? Just to like when we're getting all of those people out there, we're getting all the music out there. Like I think people would really like it. Like I would buy the shit out of that. Like they just would be really awesome to have it.
Yeah, and would be awesome. Yeah, to have some possibility to connect to these artists. Right now, I sometimes see that in the collaboration, we see the name of the artist, but no links to him, so I can find it anyway. I can find the artist anyway.
Yeah, so, we definitely need to make it easier for people to really connect with the artist, for sure. Like even just having it in the metadata or whatever. By the way, this is Elena's Instagram, guys. Same as her Twitter, so you can find that stuff pretty easy. It's awesome.
Yeah. But Wax NFT community is kind of young. It started long ago, but the main quantity of people came in spring, so I think it will all get there. Yeah. Right now, I feel like I'm one of the I don't know 5 traditional artists on Wax or something like that. Yeah, hope to meet more.
That's awesome. Yeah, I agree. I think we're barely scratching the surface on Wax. I mean, everybody, and people have talked to us too about when you guys go into Ethereum and stuff. And I think we'll end up doing some things on Ethereum. I could see us minting a special Ethereum only world in the Uplift at some point, but we're not in a hurry, right? It's like that's where all the hype is right now. 3 months from now, it might not be, right? Like that. Yeah, 6 months from now, it probably won't be. So we're just gonna keep building away with like the other 1,000 projects that are launching on Wax every freaking month.
Yeah, well, that's great. I find it really interesting, and it started on Ethereum. Very different mechanics of how can you use NFTs to for art, for games, and etc. So something with real life pieces attached to NFT, or something with mechanics like I don't know. The first piece is cheap, the second piece is 2 times expensive, and so on. Like many different things. Or if you buy I don't know 3 pieces of one artist, you can tell him what to draw next. So it's really, really interesting, and I see few of that on less of that on Wax, I think. But still, yeah, it's coming there also. And also, I heard that Ethereum artists are moving to Polygon right now. and
Really?
it's better with fees. Yeah.
Yeah, Polygon
OpenSea,
is Matic is definitely doing that. And I think I just saw an article about who the hell is that guy's name? Mark Cuban apparently has he's opening an exchange on like a marketplace on Matic on Polygon.
oh, great. Well, right now, OpenSea is one of the biggest on Ethereum, and it started selling with Polygon. And my artist friends that are still doing the OpenSea, they said that it's starting to do something like Wax. So many NFTs that are cheap and that are quickly changing their owners, like something like that. Wax kind of action, I think.
Right.
So it's interesting.
Long term,
Maybe,
I mean, that to me, I was a musician before I was doing all this crazy stuff.
Cool.
I would much rather sell 1 million NFTs for $1 than one NFT for $1 million. Right?
Sure. More people. And the secondary market, because even if the secondary market percentage was tiny, like, and it's not, right? You could do like 5%, 6%, like on Uplift, we have 9 or whatever. The amount of revenue as an artist that you will get long term is something that I don't think artists have ever experienced before. It's like baked in royalties. Yeah, royalties are so much easier, that on in digital world. I think it's the more people, million NFTs is better because you are connecting your, I don't know, fans, if you can call them that, or collectors. They can connect to you with having a piece of your art.
Yeah.
For themselves, not just one guy or a few guys or 10 guys who have the money.
Yeah, I like it. So it'll be interesting to see how this how it progresses for sure. I still scrolled through your Instagram behind the scenes over here, and there's a bunch of Spock, and I'm here for it.
Spock, yeah, I do fan art, but can't sell it, so it's not on NFT. It's not on chain.
That's awesome. Yeah, TC just said he's buying a pile right now from your page, which, by the way, I'll throw a link to it if anybody wants that in the comments.
Oh, so many comments in YouTube. Yeah.
There we go. Yep.
Caress the like button. I like that. Yeah. You do, people. You caress the like button.
Yeah. Sounds a little awkward when we put it like that, but yeah, go ahead and do it.
Someone put it in the comments, but
yep.
I think it's not that awkward.
That's awesome. Morton's asking, does she have a behind the pixel on CryptoWriter? I think I've only ever seen one of those things. Have you had one of those interviews?
With CryptoWriter? No. I had with oh my god, I forgot. One in the blog I had interview. I have a link somewhere.
Okay.
Maybe I can find it.
Okay. That might be what he's talking about. more gentler than smashing. It's true. It is more gentle than smashing. Yeah, I know. If you haven't had that with CryptoWriter, we should definitely hook that up. I think that'd be really cool.
I didn't for sure.
Let's make it happen.
Let's.
Right.
That'd be great.
Ping those guys. I'll have Jimmy chat with them. He knows them really well.
Thank you so
good.
much.
Oh man, no, like teamwork makes the dream work, man. Like it as long as we're all supporting each other, I think that's what really kind of makes this ecosystem blow up in the end.
Yeah, this is so much of that here on Wax, and also at Ethereum, all artists love each other. They just help to lift each other up.
Yeah, that's definitely the way to do it. Uh-oh. We just lost her. So sad. Hey, on a totally different note, although maybe not totally different, because I might ask Elena if I can do one of hers. I want to start spending some Upliftium. I want to start putting some pictures up. I was thinking about putting them up just in the in my octahedron, just outside the Cathedral 2.0. And so what do you guys think I should throw up there? I was thinking about maybe holding like just like do a tour thing instead of like what NFT should I buy? It's like what NFT should I throw up in my little pop-up gallery? Anyway, hopefully Elena will be back. Let's message her on the Telegram. Oh, that's the other thing too. TC, let me ask you this. So, let me find out actually. Because sorry, too many thoughts at once and not enough coffee. Go to Atomic. So we've got the my little our planet mining rig on kzdow.wham. We'll talk about this later. That our community mining thing, we gotta figure out what to do with it. And I kind of like I just can't bring myself to use any of the Aether right now because it seems ridiculous. But I could be wrong. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, let me. My phone hit up and turned off.
Okay. All right. Well, we can still see you, so that's okay. You were saying something about Ethereum artists, I think.
Yeah, they also support each other, uplift each other, so as they can. Not so much, but I also love that community. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I'm excited for when it seems like our communities are a little bit separate. I'm really excited for when that just isn't the case anymore. That
should be.
Yeah.
When all blockchains will be, I don't know, easily transferable into each other, that will happen.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too. So where do you see the NFT space for artists being in, say, 5 years? What do you think that's going to look like?
Oh my, in 5 years. So I think all games will be NFT games, like Steam, the other, all the other big names, Blizzard, they all be NFT. And then artists already will find out that there are no big problems for them, so they will mostly move to NFTs also if they have something that could be transferred to NFT. Traditional artists have trouble with that because you need to scan, you need to make it presentable and such.
Hopefully that's not
can't dream about right now even.
Sorry, you're
something crazy. Yeah. How about now?
Oh, it's better now.
There will be mechanics that we can dream about right now because they will build up. So it will be one crazy idea that works out, then another crazy idea that works out, then they will combine and so on, and very quickly. So 5 years is such a big time for crypto.
It really is. It really is. It almost makes more sense to think about it in terms of like, a year or maybe 2, right? Because if somebody asked me like where the uplift is going to be in 5 years, like I don't fucking know. I have like
in space,
maybe, right? Like I have ideas about that, but things change. To your point, they change so fast that like I have a really good idea what the uplift is going to look like maybe middle of next year, and after that it gets really fuzzy, right? Because like we're growing so freaking fast and so many things are happening and changing and getting turned on all the time that it's tough to say.
I think it will connect maybe to our phone, like a wallet, be somewhere in the middle of our credit cards, the crypto wallet, and you will buy, I don't know, tickets with it. So your tickets will be on the blockchain. All the documents probably will be NFT and such and such. Maybe voting your ballot will be NFT.
I hope so. I mean, that blockchain voting is something I think about a lot, right? And part of me feels like there's a lot of systems or a lot of governments that are going to drag their feet on blockchain voting because it's infallible. Like it, once if you can check your own vote the way that you can check your own Bitcoin balance on the blockchain, which is exactly how it would work, right? You're just going to have an address that only you're going to be able to confirm that vote. You're going to be able to track, and do all of your own analysis on the voting. So it's not this sort of like, I don't know, like it's not going to be vague anymore. It just would totally work. Anyway, I'm afraid that you're frozen again, and that's sad. Sad. Oh, there you are.
I'm sorry, my connection is so bad because I live in the forest.
Fair enough. No, it seems like it's working now.
So we have electronic voting here in Russia, and it has a bit of a problem. They were also saying something about that it is on blockchain, but it's on blockchain, but it's proved only by one server that government holds. So
yeah, still there. That's right. Yeah, if you can't look at it in real time, then it's the database and they
so it could be great, could be not so great, and could be not so fast. Yeah, in some countries.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, it seems inevitable though. Like it might take way longer than any of us would like to see. But I think before too long, people will just demand it until it is in place. Have you seen Eden OS, the new kind of voting democracy kind of platform that's growing up on EOS?
Heard of it, didn't look it up.
Okay, I'll send you a link on it. So we've had a few shows on it. It's really interesting. It's almost like creating miniature countries of citizens on the internet with a really, really cool kind of voting structure. Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, it's fascinating. It really is. Yeah, it's they're basically rethinking from the ground up what governance and self-governance and collaboration could become, whether it's around things that countries or municipalities or cities have done in the past, or even companies, right? It's kind of all blending together in a really interesting way.
Yeah, some companies will be like countries there, I guess.
Yep. Yeah.
As big as.
Yeah, I completely agree. So are you doing any drops anytime soon, or do you just kind of release stuff as you finish it?
I do it as I can. Small drops, maybe once a week, a couple times a week, and I'm doing my first pack release really soon. So if you people interested, you can join my group, and I will tell you when. Packs of different things. So you've seen here I am doing the square artist cards, and the box will be with stickers that are also traditional art but in sticker form, and with which you could also blend into animated ones later.
That's awesome. Hey, could you, when you say join your group, is that on Discord or Telegram? And if you want, throw the link in the private chat, and I'll post it up for you.
Telegram, yeah. Let me find it.
Okay.
Let me find it. Telegram, Discord. We don't use Discord much here in Russia, but I hear that mostly games and everything else is in Discord. In USA, I think maybe somewhere else. Sending. I'm also here in private chat.
Perfect.
This. Now I'm on my laptop. I can do that.
There you go.
So Yeah, I have a collection on Ethereum, which many people liked. It's with stamps. So I think I'm not porting it from Ethereum. It should be there because I said some people bought it, and I think it should stay there in some form in Ethereum. But I probably will do more stamps in some different form on Wax because I feel like.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. Did you do that on OpenSea? Where could we find that?
Yeah. I didn't get you the link. Yeah, let me find it. OpenSea, right? So I feel like collecting art in stamp form is like having a tiny art gallery. I really love it personally. Mm-hmm. Yeah, here it is, probably. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I think I found it.
You too, right?
Yeah, it's just art stamps, yeah?
Yeah, art stamps, correct.
Cool. Oh, yeah, you already got it on there. Awesome. All right, yeah, I'll throw these in the comments.
Yeah.
Actually, just got my hands on a little bit of Ethereum, and I have never owned an Ethereum NFT, so I might just have to start. I think that'd be really cool.
Great. Did I own an Ethereum? No, all Ethereum NFTs I had are my own. I personally invested a really small amount in crypto because I can't really take it out of my budget. Mostly I got it from my own NFT collection and invest in rotating on Wax. Wax is cool for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I had an ability to collect other artists. That's really cool. When you become a collector yourself.
Right. I think I might end up whaling into all of your coffee NFTs. I love coffee.
They're so cute, right?
They are. Hold on here. I'm gonna show these to everybody here. Boink. Yes. Spiced coffee, sugar coffee, whatever this is. Anyway, huge fan.
Meringue coffee. Strange.
Yeah, these are cool. I like them a lot.
Thank you. Thanks.
Reminds me of with the I don't know if the number thing is kind of ubiquitous, but reminds me of curio cards. So the guy that created curio cards is Max. He's actually a friend of mine, and of course they found out that his were basically the first art NFTs on the blockchain for real, and they went nuclear. Like they're selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars now, and he is in shock most of the time, which is great because he freaking deserves it. So that's awesome. Are you doing your pack drop on NFT or Atomic?
I have to think. I think Atomic, but people are moving to NFT mostly. What do you think?
I would do it on NFT.
Cause
yeah, I think that the pack drops. Last time we checked it, and this might be different now, but the last time we were looking at doing a pack drop on Atomic, it was pretty expensive, and on Nefty, it's free.
Expensive RAM wise, or why?
No, they were actually charging people to set up pack drops.
Really?
Yeah. That's why, honestly, that's why I started telling smaller projects to go over to Nefty, because Nefty was just letting people do it for free.
Okay, I will look into it. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I think, and they're amazing over there too. They're building really fast, and they're cool.
Yeah, Nefty is doing a cool job. Yeah, I just was thinking about Telegram bot. He sees the Atomic drops, but doesn't see the Nefty drops. So that's why I was thinking Atomic. But
yeah, No, I think NFT's great. If it works on, excuse me, if it works on Atomic, great. I think the last time we tried to do a pack drop there, I mean, we could afford it, but yeah, for smaller projects, it seemed like it was kind of out of reach. And NFT's just, it works really good. Like we just do it on NFT blocks now ourselves, just because we can.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it drops.
Mm-hmm.
They're nothing. Okay.
Yipper. So is there any other project, like what project other than your own? Because I think everybody here is wailing into your project right now. I hope already, which is awesome.
Thanks. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
What other project do I like? I could. I also I called many of my friends, my real life friends, to NFTs, and they, I don't know, can't find the time or something, and think it's very complicated, which it is at first.
Yeah.
They don't know how to do it, and I got my sister in it. She wasn't really that much into art, but she found out she can do really cool stuff. Pixel art 3D. Pixel
cool.
3D art. Yeah, something like Uplift. So she's probably will go there and build something. So she's having animated pixel 3D art.
That's
so I would suggest her. I will find her right now somewhere. Her Telegram group probably. And I don't know. I really like drawing naked people. So I'm into Stochi Studio art. And we are friends with him. He's also cool, but it's problematic. Atomic Hub doesn't really like that.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. Trying to. So I'm really not doing my art of naked people right now. Maybe I will do a separate collection sometime.
There you go.
Which, if it will get banned or something, at least it won't take my other collection with it.
Yeah, somebody's gonna figure out how to make a marketplace on Wax for stuff that is just that they can then whitelist, right? I think we're gonna end up seeing a lot more marketplaces all over Wax, right? Atomic has had a stranglehold on that for a while now. We see NFT Hive pop up and NFT blocks. I know at Legend, the family of companies that Uplift is part of is working on that as well for Yoshi drops and Legend and everything else. So I think we'll start to see lots more opportunities for artists to kind of do what they want to do.
Awesome. So Stochi will be here. Will be glad to hear that. Yeah. Do you know him? He's has a pretty popular collection.
Who's that?
Stochi, Italian. Italian guy.
No,
Studio.
I don't know. I don't think I do know them.
Okay, I'll find his link also. We'll try to send you. I'm trying to find right now, but my connection, it's slow. Also, I like NFT games, but I think everyone is aware of them already.
Yeah.
Everyone who's watching here, we're on the Friday stream, so it's about games for mostly often. Yeah.
We talk a lot about that for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, found one. I found it.
Alrighty. Oh,
that's my sister's stuff.
Oh, cool.
And here's less safe for work collection of Stochi Studio.
I like that you call it less safe for work.
It's not that not safe for work. It's just naked people there.
Right. Yeah, it just depends on how crappy your job is.
Yeah, if you work in NFT, you can do whatever you like at your home.
Right. There you go. That is the way. All right, Elena, thank you so much for coming on. I actually have to get reset here to go into a dev meeting here in a couple minutes. But thanks for coming on. Everybody, thanks for checking out all of Elena's art. Yeah, we should definitely talk some more and chat with Jimmy about doing a collab to bring like a bunch of artists together, because that's something we've been talking about a lot behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And I think it should happen, right? Because like having, you know, anytime that we can do like a bigger drop and, you know, maybe promote 10 artists, 10 musicians at a time, that kind of thing, I think it'd be really, really cool and bring a lot of value to the space.
It helps to discover new artists because it's hard to do on Atomic. Bad search, I think. Bad search engine.
Right. Well, and you know, creating those kind of relationships and you know, really getting to know artists through that as well, I think is one of the ways that people start to actually value the art and create that community around it that, you know, gets to the point where, you know, you can't pick up any of those coffee NFTs on OpenSea for less than like 18 ETH or some crazy thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Great. Thank you, guys.
Right.
Thank you, Corey, for asking me here. Yeah. Good luck with the meeting.
Thanks. So much fun. And
I hope